Today I'm going to show you how to dribble through your legs in basketball. Dribbling is one of those essential basketball skills that any player must master to earn the trust of their coaches and teammates. Great ball handlers make better passes. They get better shots, and they create plays for themselves and their teammates. And all elite ball handlers know how to effectively dribble through their legs. I'm Coach Charlie with Attack Basketball Academy. As premier basketball player development coach, I have trained thousands of players all over the world on the techniques and tactics needed to be tight ball handlers. So in this video today, I'm going to show you the number one mentality you need to adopt before you take one dribble. Next, I'm going to show you why dribbling between your legs is easier than you think. Last, I'm going to show you 4 drills to master dribbling through your legs. And on top of that, I have a bonus that I'll give to you, but only if you stick around to the very end. Let's get right into the number one mentality you need to adopt before you take one dribble. Before you go to the physical, you have to set up the mental. And the mentality of a dribble is smash. You must smash the basketball. Why smash it? First of all, when you smash it, it comes back to your hands quickly. And the quicker the ball comes back to your hands, the more ready you are to make a play, whether it's for yourself or your teammate. So you want to learn to smash the basketball. And how do you smash the basketball? After knowing what you have to do, how do you do it? The speed at which you dribble is called hands of blur. That's as if you put your hand in front of your face and you saw that blur. That's as fast as you ever going to dribble, especially when we talk about controlled dribbling. Not just, going where the ball's all over the place. No, we're talking about a consistent flow of smashing a basketball and driving it to the floor so it comes back to your hands quicker. And at the same time, when you do that, what ends up happening too is it's hard for the defender to steal the basketball. Because when they reach, as we're going to talk about coming up on changing directions, you learn how to become low, tight, and quick with your handle. That's too hard to guard. So the first dribble you need to learn to master as well is the hard pound dribble. Right? Again, as we talked about smashing the ball, just smashing it as hard as you can. And to me, that's the key. Before you go to the physical, go to the mental. Smash the basketball mentality. Smash it. Then master the hard pound dribble. And how do you do that? Make sure your hands are going at a hands of blur speed. Before I show you why dribbling between your legs is easier than you think, I noticed that you're not a subscriber. I develop premier basketball players and roll out 20 high-quality videos every month to help you. So click that subscribe button. Now let me show you why dribbling between your legs is easier than you think. Now, question. What is the crossover? The crossover is nothing but a simple change of direction dribble from one hip to the other. Just think about it objectively. If I cross the ball over, it exchanges from one side of my body to the other. And I like to say hip to hip because I want to keep the basketball below my hip. So the lower I get, my hips are my gauge. I don't want that basketball coming up because it makes it easier for a defender to disrupt my rhythm and timing to also take my basketball. But a basic crossover dribble, hip-to-hip dribble, is the same dribble that you take when you go between the legs or through the legs. It's a crossover. The same dribble I do behind my back. This is a crossover. So, in other words, this is what I show players all the time. Don't make this special. It's a hip-to-hip move. It's a crossover. The only difference is the situation. It's an environmental change. Instead of the ball being in front of you, it's going through you. Now, a good way to learn how to do that, especially when you're a young player, is bring up one foot. Let's say bring up your right foot. Have your trunk area, your torso area face your right leg. The same crossover dribble that you would do to build confidence, and confidence by definition is a reliable trust. I can trust this ball that can go back and forth that's in front of me. All I have to do is learn how to go through. All I have to do is learn how to go through. I'll say it again. All I have to do is learn how to go through my legs. And all of a sudden now, look at what I'm doing because I'm not making it special. And if I want to turn, change it, I surely can. This is how you learn to go between your legs. Create a bridge, showing you what it looks like from the side. Your torso trunk area faces the leg that's in front of you. So that way you're not twisting. You're staying still, and you're building trust. You want to circle the ball as a pickup, right? You want to smash it. You want to close your eyes and feel it. Be my guest. But that's how you learn to go between your legs. It's nothing more than a hip-to-hip move. Don't make it special. Get better at it. Get after it. Now that you know that you are confident about dribbling through your legs, I want you to come below with hip-to-hip and click the thumbs up to let us know you like this video. Go ahead and drop hip-to-hip in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you 4 drills to master dribbling through your legs. First, a figure 8. I have a wide base, I'm in an athletic stance, and I'm going through this weave process. What I don't want to do is load one leg too much to start leaning and swaying. I want to stay as still as possible because, again, I'm getting used to going through my legs with no dribble. Right? To modify it, say the ball is too hard to do that, well, how about you add claps? You might move your torso trunk a little bit, but add claps, right? Going back to the skill at hand, right? Then, progressing from a stationary standpoint. I gain confidence, start bouncing the ball. I want to smash it hard. Now I want to pick the ball up, so I do what I call dribble pickups, figure 8s. Smash it. This is how I learn to actually build the trust and the skill to go through my leg. Right? Notice the skill progression. It was no dribble, just weaving. If that was too hard, I can clap, I can modify it. Then we added the dribble, but instead of going continuously weaving, I picked the ball up. Okay? Now I feel I'm confident to kind of go with the rhythm dribble. Right? In the rhythm I'm after is a 1-2 rhythm. So now in this same wide base, I want to go with the rhythm dribble. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2. I pick a pattern, I pick a cadence, and I try to match up that rhythm. And again, I'm going through my legs like under the bridge drill. Now I'm just learning how to continuously go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And when I be quiet, guess what? You hear the ball. That's how you do it stationary. Now, let's get on the move, what I call dynamic. Walking you through this. Instead of me going with what I call zigzags, which are not wrong, which there's a time to do that in basketball. And what I mean by zigzag is where I literally dedicate my frame, my belly, it goes out, more so to the sideline to set up a change of direction. But then all of a sudden, why it's ineffective is notice that when I turned, I'm now facing the other sideline. And I'm going sideline to sideline, and it's now very hard to do what? Get my shoulders, my frame, my body to dedicate to straight line drives. So when I teach between the legs, I teach wide base, face the baseline. We're going to talk about the inside foot. In this case, my left foot is my inside foot. So we're going to go over a simple cadence. Check this out. Because the change of direction is set up with the inside foot, particularly speaking, the through the legs move. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to plant my outside foot. I'm going to take my inside foot and go. This right here is the what? This is the bridge. When I go through the legs, I take my outside leg, and because I'm going the opposite direction, it becomes my inside leg, right? So now we are layering the skill and we're putting it all together, right? So again, plant outside. Imagine me dribbling. Plant the outside foot. I plant the inside foot and I put pressure on it. So I can go hard smash, change direction. Now, I start adding the dribble, right? I'm going to now start numbering it. This is 1. Outside foot is 1. Inside foot is 2. Through the legs is 3. The cross step is 4. Putting it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Putting it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of a sudden now, I can make this through the leg move without doing what? Without bellying out. You notice I'm going where? I'm going straight at you. Versus the zigzag, it never gives me an opportunity to really square up. So now when I put this in action, with the regular pound dribble, I smash it, we go straight. We go straight. We go directly straight to the basket. That's the key. Last, you put it in a game application, right? So let's talk about a wing attack, right? I'll go to the right once, I'll go to the left once. It's the same. Look at it objectively speaking. My outside foot's going to plant. Why? Because the defender is starting to get in front of me. I'm starting to see their chest. So I want to plant, push hard, load my outside leg so I can explode away from them. Once I load it, that ball's on the ground, inside foot comes, I change. I create that opportunity. Not only did I change directions, I also changed speed and I created space. So a simple attack from the wing with a spin. See, I'll come from this way. Simple spin, catch it, get downhill. 1, 2, bang. Layup. So let's go wing attacks. I'm going to go right one time, I'm going to go left one time. Here I go. Spin the ball out, get downhill, set up my move, bang, 1. Let's go the opposite way. Now I'm going left. Going left, change directions, finish it. And there you have it. My suggestion is you do that wing attack, but you attack from all 5 spots. Corner, 1 and 2, wings are 3 and 4, top of the key is 5. Take your time. Break the stuff down. Take the whole thing. Put it in pieces. Learn the pieces. Chunk it is what we call it. Then build it back together. And all of a sudden, before long, you've mastered dribbling through the legs like all elite tight handlers have done in basketball. Keep working on your game. Keep working on going through the legs. Progress yourself through the skill set. And before you know it, you become a tight ball handler. Let's keep the momentum going with that bonus I mentioned earlier. We've covered a lot in this video, and I want to really make sure I'm helping you out, so I'd like to offer you a free guide that covers all the must-know basketball principles and in what situation to apply them. This is a powerful guide of best practice tips and skills empowered to take charge of your game. Just click the link in the description below, and you can download the guide I put together as my gift to you. And if you're really interested in becoming an all-around elite ball handler, check out our Tight Ball Handlers course that can be found at the same link. It's not live yet, but you can get on the pre-order list. Enjoy your gift and keep attacking.